Hello students, today I am going to find out missing frequency of the mean. So this can be found by the three methods. You can find out the missing frequency in the direct method also, and second one shortcut method, or we can use the third method is the step deviation method. Now in this problem I am going to find out the missing frequency in the step deviation method. See, once I will read the question. If the mean of the following distribution 54. So given the mean value as 54 and asked to find the value of P. Class and frequency. Class is given as 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80 and 80 to 100. And frequency values 7, P, 10, 9, 13. And for solution, I write these two horizontal rows in vertically. After write the vertically, I prepared three new columns. In that first one is what? Xi. Xi is what? Mid value. And next Ui. Ui will get by Xi minus E by H. And the third one is a Fi into Xi. So first we will find the total frequency value. So here this is 7. 7 plus 9, 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. 1, 9. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 39. And this plus P. P write separately. 39 plus P. This is the value of what? N. Or we can say it is a sigma Fi. We can say it is a N also and a sigma Fi also. Sigma Fi is equals to N is equals to 39 plus P. Next to find mid value. That is what Xi. So mid value will get by add these two limits of the class 0 and 20. 0 plus 20 is what? 20. Half of 20 is 10. And next 20 plus 40 is 60. Half of 60 is 30. 40 plus 60 is 100. Half of 100 is what? 60 plus 80 is 140. Half of 140 is what? 70. Next 80 plus 100 is 180. Half of 180 is 90. Next to find the UI values. So before we find these values, we have to first select the A value. Select the A value from mid values. Any one of the X value assume as A. So now I am assuming A is as 50. I have taken A is equals to what? 60. I told you already. So in front of A of the U value we can write 0. After we are writing 0, the upwards write negative values minus 1 and it is minus 2. In down values we can write positive values 1 and 2. So if you substitute these Xi values and A value and H value, you will get this same value. So next we find Fi into Ui. Here Fi it is the Fi value and this is what Ui value. Multiple these two values. 7 to the 14 minus 14. P into minus 1 minus P. 10 into 0 is a 0. 9 ones are 9. 13 to the 26. Now we are having these two is the negative values and these two is the positive values. So sigma Fi Ui is equals to, first we add this positive is what? 35. 35 minus 14 and minus P. So again I am writing this value sigma Fi Ui is equals to, so this is what? 21 minus P. Sigma Fi Our n value is what? 39 plus p, and sigma fi ui is equals to 21 minus p. Thus, now I am writing the formula of the step deviation mean. Mean is equals to a plus sigma fi ui by n into h. This is the formula of step deviation of mean. So in this formula I am going to substitute the values. Mean is equals to 54, that is already given in the question, and n is what? The sum of frequencies is 39 plus p, and the sigma fi ui, just we got that value is 21 minus p, and h is what? The class size is what? 20. So it will find by the difference of the consecutives, lower limits or upper limits. That is what? 20. So in place of mean, I am substituting 54 is equals to a is what? 50 plus sigma fi ui. A is what? 50, and sigma fi ui is 21 minus p by n is 39 plus p into, which is what? 20. So I am transferring this 50 to LHS, and that is 54 minus 50 is equals to, this is 20 into 20, 21 minus p by 39 plus p. 54 minus 50 is 4 is equals to, and now we multiple these two. How much we get? 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, and write the 0. 420 minus 20 into p is a 20p divided by 39 plus p. This 20 I am multiplying with 21. So we get 420. Again 20 is multiplying with p is 20. So after this, to cross multiplication, then what we get? 4 into 39 plus p is equals to 1 into 420 minus 20p, and 4 multiplied with 39, again 4 multiplying with p, and 1 multiplying with 420 minus 220p. So 4 9s are 36, 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3 is 15, plus 4 into p is what? 4p is equals to 420 minus 20p. And now separate the similar terms. Write this 4p as it is, and minus 20p becomes plus 20p is equals to 420 minus 156. 156. And if we add these two, we get 24p is equals to, subtract it. So 420 minus 156. It is a 4 and 11. It is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. 264. 264. Then p is equals to 264 by 24. If we cancel it, 24 ones are 24. 2 remains. Again it is 24. 24 ones are 24. So p is equals to 11. Therefore, p is what? 11. This is the missing frequency. Now, I am explaining one more missing frequency problem. So, question is what? If mean of the following frequency distribution is 50, the mean is given as 50. Find the missing frequencies f1 and f2. And just before this problem, we did one missing frequency. We found one missing frequency. In this problem, we are going to find two missing frequencies. So, I will show you how to find the two missing frequencies. Once I will read the question, the given class and frequency. Class is what? 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and 80 to 100. And frequency is what? 17, F1, 32, F2, 19, and also given total frequency is what? 1. Now, in solution, I am writing this horizontal values in vertically for the values. The first one is a class and second one is what? Frequency. And newly I have prepared 3 columns. The first one is a mid value, that is a xi, and next ui, which will get by xi minus e by h, and the third one is fi into ui. So first I am going to find the total frequency values. That is what? N. N is equals to, here this is missing frequency and it is also missing frequency. Except these two values, I am going to add the numerical values, number values. 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 4 5 6 68, and write plus this f1 plus f2. So here n is equal to 68 plus f1 plus f2. Now I am finding xi values. So for that, sum of these two limits, lower limit and upper limit. 0 plus 20 is 20, half of 20 is what? 10. And 20 plus 40, 60, half of 60 is 30. And 40 plus 60 is 100, half of 100, 50. 60 plus 80 is 140, half of 140 is 70. 80 plus 100, 180, half of 180 is what? 90. Next, find the ui. Before we are finding a ui value, so select the a value. But a value is select from xi, mid value. Any one you can take as a from xi values. So here I am taking this 50 as a. In front of a, we can write a 0. As ui value, we can write 0. Next, to above the zeros, we can write minus 1 and minus 2. And downwards, we can write plus 1 and plus 2. And already I told you how to find these values. And now, this is what fi into ui. This fi and ui. 17 into minus 2 is minus 34. f1 into minus 1 minus f1. 32 into 0 is 0. f2 into 1 is f2. And next, 19 2s are 38. And now find the total of fi into ui. Sigma fi ui. Here we are having one is a positive value, that is 38, and one negative value, minus 34, and next minus f1 and plus f2. 38 minus 34 minus f1 plus f2. So if we simplify that, we get sigma fi ui is equals to, it is 4. 38 minus 34 is 4. 4 minus f1 plus f2. So you get n is equals to as 68 plus f1 plus f2. And a is what? 50. And sigma fi ui is 4 minus f1 plus f2. And the mean value is given 50. Okay. And These values now I am going to substitute in the formula of step deviation of mean. Now I am writing mean formula in the step deviation. Mean is equals to a plus sigma fi ui by n into h. Now we have to substitute these values in the formula. Mean is what? 15 is equals to a is 15 plus sigma fi ui. Sigma fi ui is 4 minus f1 plus f2 divided by n. N is 68 plus f1 plus f2 into h is what? 20. Now I am transferring this 50 to left side, and that will be 50 minus and 20 into 4 minus f1 plus f2 divided by 68 plus f1 plus f2. This 50 minus 50 is what? 0. Is equals to 20 into 4 minus f1 plus f2 by 68 plus f1 plus f2. We can write by 1 and do cross multiplication. So this 1 into 20 into 4 minus f1 plus f2 is equals to 0 into anything is 0, and 1 into the same thing we will get 20 into 4 minus f1 plus f2 is equals to 0. 1 into anything is equal to same thing. And transfer this 20 to right side, and that becomes what? By 20. Here it is a multiplying 20, and that side becomes minus 20. So 4 minus f1 plus f2 is equals to 0 by 20. 4 minus f1 plus f2 is equals to 0 by anything is what? 0. So minus f1 plus f2 is equals to 0. This 4 transfer to right side, that becomes minus 4. So minus f1 plus f2 is equals to minus 4. This is first equation. In question, they given sum of frequencies is what? 120. So that is I am going to write here. The first frequency is what? 17 plus f1 is second frequency. Third one is 32. Fourth one is f2. Fifth one is a 90. Sum of these frequencies is given 120. Sum of frequencies is given as 120. f1 plus f2, and sum of these numbers 17 plus 32 plus 19 is what? 68 is equals to 120. f1 plus f2 is equals to 120, and transfer this 68 to right side, that becomes minus 68. f1 plus f2 is equals to 52, and this is the second equation. Now first equation is what? Minus f1 plus f2 is equals to minus, and the second equation is what? f1 plus f2 is equals to 52. This is first and this is the second. Now we have to solve 1 and 2. Solve the first equation and second equation. Now I am going to solve these two equations by the elimination method. The first equation is minus f1 plus f2 is equals to minus 4. And second equation is a f1 plus f2 is equals to 52. This minus f1 plus f1 get cancelled. F2 plus F2 plus F2 is 2F2 is equals to, and 52 minus 4 is what? 48. So F2 is equals to 48 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8 is equals to 24. So therefore F2 is equals to 24. Now I am substituting this F2 value. F2 value substitute in any one of the equations, first or second. So I am going to substitute in first equation. So what is the first equation? Minus F1 plus F2 is equals to minus 4. So I am writing minus F1 as it is. In case of F2 is 24 is equals to minus 20 minus 4. Minus F1 is equals to minus 4. Transfer this 24 to right side. So plus 24 becomes minus 24. Minus F1 is equals to minus 4. Minus 24 is what? Minus 28. You can cancel minus both the sides. Now F1 is equals to 28. Therefore, F1 is equals to 28 and F2 is equals to 24.